new car sales in Europe have taken a sharp dip, with figures plummeting by 2.1% in January. This comes despite a jump in sales of fully electric and hybrid electric cars registrations, which were not enough to compensate for falling petrol and diesel sales. Our next report on the same.
Sales in Europe were down by over 2% in January. A jump in fully electric and hybrid electric car registrations in main markets was not enough to compensate for falling petrol and diesel sales. Industry data showed on Tuesday that overall sales in France, Italy, Germany and Britain were all down from last year. Only Spain recorded year-on-year increase among top-selling nations. The EU executive will present auto sector plans at the beginning of March, following talks with automakers, unions and interest groups. Car makers are struggling to compete with Chinese rivals and are bracing for US tariffs. They've urged the Commission to grant relief from potential fines resulting from CO2 car emission targets that came into effect in January. Some automakers have increased the prices of petrol engine models to encourage EV adoption, but the industry fears customers will simply buy fewer cars. January sales in the EU, Britain and the European Free Trade Area fell slightly below 1 million cars sold, the lowest volume since August. Registrations at Volkswagen and Renault grew by 5.3% and 5.4% respectively, while they fell by 16% at Stellantis. In the EU, sales fell by 2.6%, even as the registrations of battery electric and hybrid electric cars grew by 34% and 18.4% respectively. US President Donald Trump has raised tariffs on aluminium and steel and threatened a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada, as well as on all autos and semiconductors.